of her and that her mother would have been proud too. Dan tries to tell Murray she needs to rest and to give him more to do since he's supposed to be here to help after all. Murray takes the chance to finally explain why she brought him here. Once she finds a way to make a stronger toxin, he needs to take it back to the past to mass produce it and get it ready for when the aliens arrive. That's why she's working like crazy to finish tonight. She needs to be done before he leaves. Dan doesn't want to leave Murray behind to her death, but Murray points out she called him because she's the only one she can trust. At that moment, the machine finally finishes a toxin with a 100% match for a female white spike, but it's also the moment the alien wakes up and calls for her protectors. As a bunch of male aliens arrives to attack the platform, Dan thinks they should kill the female to stop the attack, but Murray points out they only have one sample of the toxin and it could help more in the past. While the soldiers begin defending the platform the best they can and many aliens crash into the labs, Murray and Dan run around the platform to try to make it to the helipad where Dan should be for the time jump, which will happen in a few minutes. The two of them shoot lots of aliens on the way, yet Murray still gets hit by a spike. Dan tries to help her walk, but she's in too much pain, and the platform is about to go down because the aliens crashed a ship against it. Murray apologizes for being cold to Dan, and after saying she loves him, she gives him the toxin, urging him to take it back to save everyone. Suddenly an alien shows up and drags Murray down with it, causing Dan to jump after her to save her. However, that's the moment when the time machine activates, and the time link takes Dan, Dorian, Charlie, and the others back to the past. Thankfully the toxin is safe in Dan's hand and the vial doesn't break. Charlie is fine, but he confesses he stayed hidden like a coward. Dan tells Harte they need to mass produce the toxin and send it to the future to kill all the aliens, but Harte has bad news. The time machine isn't working anymore, probably because the aliens on the oil platform have destroyed the other end of it. They can't go back ever again, meaning it's all over. Dan returns home and barely can believe he gets to be with his family again. He's still in shock because of everything he went through. At night he can't sleep, and he keeps visiting Murray to confirm she's alive. When Emmy checks on him, Dan shares what happened with older Murray, and he's still determined to find a solution to